What's going on, guys? It's Bench Mob Sports back at it. Episode 2. Mr. Fantastic here, better than ever. Ready for another episode.
Hell yeah, dude.
Liam, how you feeling?
Hell yeah, dude. I feel good. Great Heisman ceremony, but we'll get into that in a second. It's B squared as always. I'll pass it off here.
Guys, I cannot explain how excited I am to be blessed to partake in this podcast with my friends and people around me with the same passions and aspirations. Let me just tell you, I will never let any of these guys down. I won't let you down, the fans.
Oh shit.
Give you guys my whole heart. It is time to talk about some sports.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's talk about sports.
Let's do it.
Give it a little intro, kid. Come on now. You know
My
how the
intro?
people want you.
No,
The
I'm
people
already-
want you.
But I'm ready to talk about sports. We don't need an introduction. Let's just talk about the
Yeah,
sport.
well,
Let's get into
I'll
it.
introduce myself, Backboard here, and yeah, let's get into it.
All right.
All right, great. Liam, you want to kick us off?
He's excited.
I am
He's excited about
I am
this.
excited because for the first time in recorded history, in Heisman history, and in Indiana history, the Heisman Trophy is in Bloomington.
It sounds so beautiful. I want to give all the glory to God.
Boom.
How do we feel, fellas? How do we feel? I
You guys
the-
go
Great
pretty damn
time.
good, right?
Great time to be alive.
I love the
Great.
school passion. I'm walking to get some Buffaloes, close to Kirkwood, and I see a truck, and the side is lit up with Heisman Mendoza
Heisman
and a
Mendoza.
picture of the 6'5" QB mastermind LinkedIn brother, Fernando Mendoza,
Our
right
guy.
on there.
On the
Oh,
topic of
God.
LinkedIn, he did just make a LinkedIn
He did make a
post
LinkedIn post.
about
Yes.
the Heisman. Gotta love the
Our
guy.
corporate quarterback.
Gotta love the guy. He's locked in. He stays
Gotta
locked
love
in,
it.
bro.
Gotta love it. I gotta say I was nervous. I made myself nervous. They were showing a lot of Diego Pavia in the Heisman ceremony, and I did get a little nervous.
And let's talk about Davio Pave real quick. The worst loser of all time.
No, I
Going out here with
He's
his
gotta be close.
5'4" stature, saying "F the voters,"
no, I don't.
then going to a club and holding up a sign that says "F Indiana." Like, let's talk about how much disrespect he sent to our state.
No, I don't. You know what? Unpopular opinion. I really don't mind the moxie and the personality of him. And in my opinion, it was just harmful in the sense that the Heisman ceremony is a respectful tradition. It's meant to be taken very serious, and I feel like that's a position where you walk in and you leave your ego out the door. I love when he makes plays and he's hitting the pose and he's talking, he's doing his thing. But I just think in the circumstance of how important it is every year, you got to just dial it back. But props to him for his independence and, his moxie.
I guess
It's
doing
cool.
his thing,
Yeah,
Doing
I
his
mean,
thing.
I don't know. I feel like it's crazy how quickly somebody can ruin their reputation. I mean, last year, Vandy was the underdog. They beat Bama.
Yeah.
Everybody was high on Diego Pavia. Obviously, he has a great season. All credit to him. Great player. Obviously deserved to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone can agree.
Oh, yeah.
I personally, I think Jeremiah Love should have gotten second place. I think Diego Pavia, promoting for himself, I think he really got himself second place. I mean, he wasn't close to first votes wise, but
Well, he won it hypothetically in the SEC matchup.
True.
Yeah, the SEC
True.
did win a hypothetical Heisman.
true.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, I don't know. I just think that it's just
I stuttered there.
You gotta have. You gotta have class in situations like that. It's an honor and a privilege to be a Heisman candidate, and I just think he handled it terribly, and he just completely killed his resume.
Yeah, let's
Like
talk
in
about
the
his
last-
draft capital now. Like,
Yeah.
what's that gonna do?
I don't think he ever had any drafts.
I don't know
in the first
how
place, I
his
can't lie.
draft stock looked. I never really looked into it.
He,
But he seems like the quarterback who is going to be one of those names where in 30 years you're like, oh, you remember Diego Pavia?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, hell yeah. But,
he
I mean,
just-
now they're going to remember him for this at the
Yeah,
Heisman. But it's
yeah.
like, I just never, I don't know. I just never really saw him as a big-time NFL quarterback. Maybe
He
it's 'cause he's
screams to me
shorter.
Las Vegas
Well,
story.
I think it's just
he is a
he very
Raider
well
through
might
and through.
be.
He fits it perfectly. He's
I
gonna
just-
stay for 3
it's
seasons
different.
and leave the league.
It's different for him because take Fernando Mendoza and Julian Sayin and Jeremiah Love and other people who didn't make it. I feel like they're all level-headed and they understand the game is mental enough to where they can compete at a high level. And he can compete at a high level, but
I mean, he
you're not
kills
gonna
it.
take over games by yourself in the NFL like you can do in college.
Yeah.
Very rare players can take over the game by themselves, and his whole thing is that he can do it all. But I just feel like there's got to be some more communication and trust and just sportsmanship even in there, just simple things like sportsmanship. And I'm sure he could pull it off, but there's going to need honest conversations to be had if he wants to get down. But he's a great player, honestly.
He's fun to watch. I mean, like it's easy to hate him now as an Indiana fan because he went out with the bottle service girls and he did the fuck Indiana thing. But he's fun to watch. I mean, like, and he tears up the SEC, which is not easy to do. He single-handedly brought Vanderbilt into a program people talk about, and I mean, you got to respect him on some level. I want to talk about Jacob Rodriguez, Texas Tech linebacker, who got more first-place votes than saying won the Heisman fan vote and didn't get an invite.
That's perfect.
I feel like it's a big
crazy.
snub.
And that'll transition to what I say, but yeah, I agree. We should talk about that because Texas Tech, great schedule, great teams. I mean, they were dominant. I mean,
they were beating teams well, and it's hard to beat the same team
was their
twice.
one loss? Was it Arizona State?
Arizona State
in a close
Yeah,
game. I mean, how much?
they
It was
just
3. It was something
It was
like a 3.
4. It was 26-22.
Yeah, and I mean,
22.
there was 2 teams the entire
Yeah.
season that went through the season undefeated. Losing a game happens,
Yeah.
and it's hard to beat the same team twice. They beat BYU handedly both times.
Fun fact, before you continue, BYU, for you viewers out there that don't know this, was actually
Don't even say something stupid.
BYU was actually Ryder's
Don't.
second school of choice behind Indiana.
Almost. Big
He's
Mormon
actually made it very clear that if he would have gotten a scholarship to go to BYU, he would have been there. So
He just loves the Mormon culture.
it's a bit of
Yeah,
a
can
tough
you
time
tell us
for
a little bit
Ryder.
about
I guess you can
BYU?
say I wanted to soak in the academic environment and atmosphere.
All right, bro, cut the camera.
that was
All right,
not like
but-
that.
No, that was actually.
I think
good.
we should transition because you said it yourself that he had more first place votes than Sayin, and he's a great player. But I want to just talk about, because we talked about Diego Pavia handling the situation horribly in the spotlight, but how badly did reporters and media handle conversations with Julian Sayin, because he was so disrespected leading up to that, and he was 1 win away from maybe being the Heisman favorite. If the Indiana and Ohio State game flips and they win that game, he looks like the best quarterback in the nation.
It's a different conversation
And
for sure.
he went from that to 4th place with barely any votes, and the guy's disrespected. He's a great football player. And he looks like Liam.
He does look just like Liam.
Yeah, I only talked to one reporter at the Heisman ceremony. Seriously though, I feel like, is Ohio State more dangerous now? Does he have a little chip on his shoulder?
I don't know, bro. What do you think?
You are him.
I don't
think
know.
so.
How do you feel?
I think it's gonna be interesting. I think Ohio State was already obviously a team to beat. I don't know. It's interesting now to see if that's gonna be a little fuel, because teams use stuff like that all the time. A little fuel to the fire.
Ohio State's like that
Jacked
annoying
up.
cousin at Thanksgiving, dude.
They
You know
just
they're going
won't
to be
play
there,
well.
and they're going to, get you angry, get you furious, and get you wanting to hide, honestly. And that's what Ohio State is in a playoff with a 3-week bye, with a 3-week layoff. So that's all I got to say about that.
Side note: the Knicks just won the NBA Cup. Stephen A. Smith's gonna love it.
Side note:
Breaking
Troy
news.
versus Jack State in the
We're watching it
Veterans
live
Bowl.
here at the GSG studio, and it's a good game. It's a good game. Caden hates bowl games.
Troy's got some cool helmets. They got the American flag.
Why do you
But
hate bowl
anyway.
games?
I was just trolling. But I want to go back to the Heisman race. To what you said, I don't know if Julian Sayin would be the favorite if he did beat us. I think they would have given it to Diego Pavia
I agree with
rather
that. I
than
agree with that.
Julian Sayin.
I mean,
Even though
does
he go
Fernando
undefeated.
Mendoza not win it if he does? I mean, with how big of a landslide it was,
I think it would have been.
does he not win it if that game was 13-10 Ohio State? Does he not still win it?
in
If
my-
it was 13-10, it's definitely a tight race. If they got blown up by Ohio State, his chances would go
I agree. I don't know, like, where did that gap in votes come from? Is it just because they beat Ohio State?
definitely that holds a lot.
You know, I got a bit of a take here, and I would say that if it were to be flipped, right, I'd say he's definitely still like 1 or 2, but now we're talking a hypothetical, and Diego Pavia plays in the SEC.
Oh, you're right. It would have been Pavia, Fernando, and then probably Sayin probably gets 100 votes if he wins the Big Ten.
Jeremiah Love should have gotten way more votes, I think.
I agree.
I
I think there's no one. You take him off of Notre Dame's team.
Oh, yeah.
They're a significantly worse team. And I'm not saying the other guys aren't as impactful as that, but as a running back, I think if you can take a running back off a team and they lose more games or have worse games and it's really impactful like that, I think you're one of the most valuable players in college football. And I don't know if you flip-flop other players into like the Indiana's program right now with their coaching and how genius Ryan Day has been. I don't know how big the difference is, but I know if you take Jeremiah Love off of Notre Dame.
I mean, you take Pavia out of Vanderbilt.
Yeah, exactly. He still has that same takeover.
Yeah.
They're both caliber players like that.
I don't see the point, I guess, other than just shits and giggles and a fun time of them doing the Heisman fan vote if the winner isn't going to get an invite. Like, I feel like it would have been nice to see a defensive player there and get his credit. He's had the
and
best
if he was in there, he's definitely going to probably place second.
There's been Heisman ceremonies
I think
where
he'd be fourth,
he
but I think he would have got 50-something votes.
There's been Heisman ceremonies where they have 5 people there.
Yeah.
Or 6
The cutoff
people there.
the cutoff was weird because like they're supposed to cut it off, I think, at like some kind of natural voting break. So it's like why was saying invited? Either it should have been a 3-man ceremony or 4 with Rodriguez or 5 with all of them. But I don't see where they found that cutoff and then they put it down because he had.
Yeah, because how many more people would pick Sayin over Texas Tech guy?
It was 16. It was 16-9. Julian Sayin had 9 first place votes. Jacob Rodriguez had 16.
Yeah.
I also agree. I think it's a little ridiculous that Jacob Rodriguez wasn't invited over Julian Sayin. Not taking any credit away from Julian Sayin.
Julian Sayin had a fantastic season. Yeah, no disrespect.
But
most accurate
from what
passer
you
in
were
football.
telling me, it sounded like Jacob, like closest to Manti Te'o. You said
He
right?
was I think he beats Manti Te'o in a lot of stats. He's had the best linebacker season in
exactly
a very long time.
And you can't even say it's about branding because an IU quarterback and Vanderbilt quarterback are both there. It's purely just because he's the defensive player.
I hope. Yeah, I mean, I hope they wouldn't look at it that Ohio State, he plays for a bigger team, so let's give it to him. Let's just give him the invite. I hope they don't look at it that way, but
I mean that Texas Tech defense has been insane all season.
Clearly, he's making a difference. They got a bye week.
Yeah,
a bye week in this day's college football. I mean, you got to play good. You got to have a good season.
And they're like comfortably one of the 4 best teams. Like they earned that 4th spot.
Yeah.
And his contribution to that team is it's not like he's behind a really great offense. Like that offense isn't like shocking in terms of how good they are in their production. But the defense is, and he's the reason behind it, or not even one of the main reasons. He is the captain of that defense. Yeah. So I don't know. It would have been nice to see him there.
But overall, I don't mind it.
I like the ceremony.
I don't mind how the votes went. I mean, I think I said in the first week that we did this that I had Diego Pavia on the bottom of my list. I think I went Fernando.
I think my take aged well.
Sayin and Pavia. I know Pavia was second in votes, and then was it Love?
He's probably saying "fuck you" right now. To be honest.
Probably.
We'll get there.
His wife's getting railed. I mean, his mom's getting railed by Theo Vaughn, dude. It don't matter.
Yeah. But
if you're seeing this,
his mom should have won Heisman. I think. Call that my raw take of the week. I think his mom should have won Heisman.
Whoa, you don't get a raw take of the week.
Okay, my bad. I got a little excited.
You got I got the letterbox.
I'm sorry.
Movie of the week. You got the raw take.
I got carried away.
Yeah, sorry.
Dude, don't make us take away your squared.
Facts.
You could just be demoted to B.
Or we could call you by the full name.
Do not take my square root, dude.
All right, and I think that's a perfect avenue. I feel like we've hit all the points, right?
Yeah, we got the Heisman here.
Yeah.
We discussed all 4, and then now we can talk about forgetting the Heisman, just pure grit in the playoff. I think that's a good way to go because the whole season's past everyone now. Now they're just all fighting to stay alive, which is way more important in preparation.
Yeah. So what do we get? We got game 1. We got JMU at Oregon. What are some of your guys' first thoughts?
I'm gonna go with Oregon.
I'm excited.
You want to put that up, or are we gonna?
Oregon's probably gonna win. There's not really any doubt unless JMU can literally hold them to 0 yards and just straight turnovers. But I'm excited. I think JMU's a good team, a fundamentally well coached football team
fun,
with
man.
heart. Exactly.
Yeah, like
their colors are cool.
Yeah,
I
they
like
got
the
a cool
colors and cool
mascot.
colors.
Like, let them be fun. Does Notre Dame deserve it more?
Have you been seeing
Probably.
the? Have you been seeing
Would
the
they put up a
beef
better fight? Probably.
between
but,
Oregon Twitter fan
like,
pages and
JMU Twitter is going crazy right
JMU
now.
Twitter is
JMU
killing
Twitter is
it.
great.
They are.
And did you guys see the clip of that lineman in the 1v1 going up and
Yeah,
catching
with the
that
wall.
ball? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just land, dude. The whole ground was shaking, man.
They're
I
calling
loved
a play
it.
for him. For
Oh
sure.
my gosh, Jack State. Who are you feeling like? We'll have to
Side
talk
note:
about
how disappointing it is that Jack State is Jacksonville, Alabama, and not Jacksonville, Florida. I found that
Oh,
out
really?
Yeah,
today
dude.
when this game started,
Yeah.
and it made me a little sad.
Is
I don't know why.
JMU in Oregon being played on a neutral field? Or
No,
is it
no,
in
it's
Oregon?
at Oregon.
All the
these
first round
games are on
at,
campus.
At
Unfortunately,
Oregon.
I think JMU's a good squad. I think they showed a lot of hope this season. They
Yeah.
played good. They obviously played themselves into this spot, but I'm gonna take Oregon.
I
I'm
mean,
taking Oregon
you
by
can't
a
go against
landslide.
it. Dante Moore early in the season will have Heisman talks. Like they have a good offense.
I like Dan Lanning. He's
They
a
have a
great
good
coach.
defense.
Yeah.
That's my
Oregon by rank is the 13th ranked offense, 5th ranked defense. JMU is 21st and 27th.
That's still really
So,
good.
I mean,
for
JMU
a
ranks
JMU.
high, but
Yeah.
then you factor in, competition throughout the season, battle tested, and home field advantage. I don't know. I hate to say it, but I think the line is like 3 touchdowns, the betting line.
Yeah.
And
It's,
if
I
I
think
was-
it was 22 and a half.
If
when
I
it
was a
opened.
betting man, I'm taking the over. And I don't like saying that because I think it'd be fun. I think it's very important for the group of 5 to play competitive games. Like, I think if they go in there and JMU gets blown out and Tulane gets blown out, I think there could be some rule changes with how the G5 is handled. So it's important for them to play close games. I just don't know if this is the game that they're going to play close. I really don't know.
But hey, prove us wrong, you know?
I hope they do. I really hope they do.
Oregon. I mean, yeah, no.
It-
Or like, there's absolutely zero chance that James Madison wins this game, but I think they're gonna score a couple touchdowns. I don't think they're gonna get completely blown out. I think it's gonna be like 45-20 or something like
There's
that.
probably going to be a time in
It's
the
gonna be
game where
electric.
there's like look at JMU. I mean, this would have to be one of those games where they have they win the turnover battle by 3 and they have a weird blocked punt or Oregon misses a field. It'd have to be one of those weird kind of games for them to stick around in it. But I mean, you never know. Maybe they wait.
Yeah.
Maybe they lift their heads up in the fourth quarter and it's a 7-point game and
Yeah.
they can make something happen.
I feel like there's a solid chance that if they're down big at halftime, there's a different coach that comes out with them in the second half. Comes out of the locker room. You know,
The brand new coach?
and I think we know.
He's too busy.
what I'm
He's
talking
too busy
about.
running the Sig 10, dude.
Nah, bro. I feel like he could, make a little appearance for his old team. So,
All right.
be on the lookout for Coach Signetti to pop up for JMU.
All right, so
Next game.
we all decisively, Oregon.
Yeah,
Oregon's got
Oregon
it.
across the board. Moving down the bracket to the game that's going to happen first, time-wise. This game happens on Friday night. We have Alabama at Oklahoma. Night game.
One of the better
rematch.
games of the playoff.
A true toss-up in my mind.
I agree. I
I
completely
mean,
agree.
you look at the last time they played, and Alabama looked like they won the game on paper, and then you work your way down the box score, and you see that they lost the turnover battle by 3, and then it's just, I mean, that's why. I just don't know. Can Oklahoma do that again? Alabama's run game has looked awful against Georgia.
I'm gonna say no though. Alabama's got something to prove. They've lost. They got
Yeah.
blown out by Georgia. They are gonna be angry and hungry. They are gonna need to prove that they are a team that deserves to be in the playoffs right now. I think that this this team is not gonna beat Alabama twice. It's so hard to do. And Alabama's a legit team, whether we like them or not. I don't see a way Alabama can mess this one up.
Okay. There you go.
Who'd you take? Did you make a pick?
I haven't yet.
Okay,
I haven't
alright.
yet.
I like Bama, but I like them if they can do 2 things that I'm thinking about. One is they have to score first. They have to. I feel like there's a different vibe. Obviously, I've never played in college ball, but being down at Alabama and looking up at that scoreboard and just feeling like there's no energy in the stadium because they made a big play. Alabama has to strike first. There's nothing more
Well,
demoralizing as a
take the
team
air out
than
of
if
that
you're
stadium.
if you're down against Alabama in a game that means as much as this. And I need to see them get Ryan Williams going. I need to see them get more.
Yeah.
That dude was electric last year, and I know people say, oh, he had the one catch, but he didn't. There was so many electric plays last year, and he's just dropping ball. He's dropping dimes. He's dropping dimes from their quarterback, and it's just they need to get him going. Oklahoma just needs to hold up on defense like they did last time. I mean, it's going to be a great game. Usually I don't try to glaze the SEC, but this is big. This is definitely my favorite game of the first round.
Yeah.
So give me
Got
Bama.
it.
Give me Bama.
I like Oklahoma. I think that Alabama's demeanor is down after getting curb stomped by Kirby Smart's defense. I don't think they're going to bounce back. I think Oklahoma with home field advantage is going to beat them again. I think it's going to be a slugfest. I think it's going to be low scoring. I think as long as John Mateer throws less than 2 interceptions, that Oklahoma's going to win.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I feel like in the first round, home field advantage is huge. And I think that Oklahoma's going to be confident going in, knowing that they already beat them. Night game, everything's going well for them.
I'm excited to see flashing lights after a touchdown. I'm excited to see black and white. Boom, 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 boom.
I think the crowd is going to play huge into it. I think Ty Simpson throws 1 or 2 picks, and I don't know. I really like Oklahoma.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah. I also am going to take Oklahoma. I think this is the best game of the first round of the playoffs. I think as long as John Mateer plays solid like he did all year, besides, what game was that? Was that LSU?
LSU.
He played awful.
They still won.
I know they did. 17-13. But as long as he doesn't play like that again.
Texas, right?
Texas. Well,
he was
injured, I believe.
That was his
No,
first
he came.
week-
It was his
first
week
week
back. He
from
threw. I think.
surgery.
He threw a couple picks.
When you have surgery on your throwing hand.
He's had time to rest. I do love Mateer.
I think as long as he plays good, which is not given, I think Bama has a moderate good defense. I don't know. They're on and off all week. But I think at home as well is a big plus as well for them. So I'm going to take Oklahoma.
I think the game comes down to who runs the football. I think Alabama, they just haven't ran well against these last couple games. I mean, exceptionally awful against Georgia. -3 total rushing yards. It was bad. They got bullied up front. Oklahoma, I don't know. This game seems to come down to both of these teams have a lot of problems. They don't have a lot of really bright spots or things going for them. They have a lot of problems, and it's which team can limit those problems and play to their strengths enough to win. So I think it comes down to who runs the ball. I think it comes down to the offensive line. John Mateer has been bad, honestly. John Mateer has not looked good since his thumb injury. I'm gonna go with Alabama in the rematch, and I think it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be one of those late field goals or late interceptions mistakes that call it. I think it's gonna be close.
You think low scoring?
Very low scoring, I think. Less than 30. I think the team that wins is not going to have to score much more than 21 points to win the game.
Yeah. I mean, that was how the first game went. What was the final score? It was low 20s.
Don't worry, guys.
Oh, he's
I'm
gonna
getting on my phone.
He's going to give it a goog.
I'm pretty sure it was low 20s, maybe 23, 21, something like that.
It was definitely close like that.
Was it 23, 21?
Guys, wait. Keep talking. Keep
Dead
talking.
air.
Keep talking. It didn't pull up. 23 to 21. 23 to 21. So.
Yeah.
Good memory, kid.
Definitely going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Definitely
So-
one to look forward to.
Bench Mob has a 3-2 Alabama vote. So
Yeah.
if you're taking any money lines on FanDuel, take
Don't
Bama.
listen. I've never
Take
watched.
Bama.
I've
Yeah,
never watched.
you know what? Oklahoma in their hype video is probably going to clip this exact moment
That is
and
true.
use it because of our influence.
Very true.
All right.
Next game.
Next game.
The battle of the no
All right,
coaches.
we're back to the group of 5. We have Ole Miss playing at home in a rematch against Tulane. I mean, I don't know what more goes into this preview of it. It was a bloodbath the first time, and
Is Trinidad Chambliss playing? Do we know who's playing?
I
Yet?
mean,
I don't think
I'm
it matters,
he
but I'm
is.
just curious.
Yeah, probably for the first.
Ole
half
Miss
at
by
least.
maybe $1 million.
Yeah.
At least $1 million.
I would bet my life that Oregon versus JMU is 3 times closer
I
than
agree.
Ole Miss
I agree.
and Tulane will be.
I think it'll be absolutely a better game. If this says anything, the website that I used to find what these teams are ranked on didn't even have Tulane. So I was gonna say, Oklahoma's offense is ranked 7th, defense 17th, and then I clicked over and Tulane doesn't exist. So who knows what they're ranked offensively and defensively, but I'm sure it's much lower than Ole Miss.
Yeah.
We got to talk about the coaches though.
Yeah, I mean
The lack thereof.
My take on this game, obviously, Ole Miss is gonna kill them. They're gonna win by literally whatever they want. But I think that obviously neither team has a coach, but excuse me, I feel like there's a big difference between a team like Ole Miss losing their head coach and a team like Tulane. Like Ole Miss still has a lot of talent. A team like Tulane, I mean, it's kind of like JMU when you lose a coach like Sig, you know, like
Yeah.
obviously a lot
they made
less,
the playoffs.
a lot less like of like recruiting guys.
They're not that bad off.
Well, yeah, but my point is like a team with a lot less talent on the roster when you lose a coach, I feel like it's a lot more detrimental.
Definitely.
I like Ole Miss by like 40 points.
Yeah,
I
mean,
agree with you.
I think
I
we all
agree
like
with
Ole
you.
Miss.
I mean, I
Anyone?
think there's. Oh yeah,
No,
Kate.
there's not much to say that
Yeah.
hasn't already been said.
Yeah.
It's
Ole
Ole
Miss
Miss.
by a lot.
What I think will be interesting though is what can this win do for Ole Miss spirits? Obviously, it's gonna be a bit of a low with their coaches leaving them for the money. It's not the money; it's the money. So I think it'll be really interesting to see what they can
It
do.
doesn't matter. The winner
with
plays
this
Georgia.
hype.
The winner
Yeah,
plays Georgia.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this bracket.
Yeah.
Ole Miss is gonna get
Winner plays
killed by
Georgia.
I
they
think
were
an
already in
Ole
a, they
Miss
were already in a
that's inspired
shootout. They were already in a shootout with Georgia, but there's no way Kirby's
Dude,
lets that.
Georgia looks scary right now.
They do defensively. They
The
do.
team to beat for sure.
One of them. I mean, I think everyone in the. I mean, even I'd go as far as Texas Tech. I think everyone who has a bye has a real argument for going all the way.
If Ole Miss had a coach, it would.
But
might be a little
Tulane's
close.
coach is wearing two hats. He's at Florida. He took the Florida job, but he's going to be on the sideline. He's going to be coaching that game.
Really,
They're letting him coach, and Lane Kiffin's gone. I mean, in a pretty hilarious turn of events. Like they kicked him out of town. They ran him out. So he's gone. I don't know. I mean, we're talking the difference between losing by 40 and losing by 30 in my eyes. But like, does that play any difference in the way that Ole Miss play moving forward when they go play Georgia, a Georgia team who last year they had their first round bye, they came out flat, they lost to Notre Dame. Does it play any difference? Do you guys think that he's totally gone? Like Lane Kiffin's not.
I think the morale's going to be
sticking
down,
around.
but I think if they can get a good win against Tulane, it can definitely get that fire going again.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Get these players hyped to go. I mean, they've played Georgia before.
Yeah, and it was a good game. The first time they played, it was a low, or not low scoring, but it was a low point differential. They didn't lose by very much, and they played it at Georgia. The team hasn't changed.
I
just the
think
coach.
the
We won't
way
get too far ahead of
Georgia's-
ourselves, but
I think the way Georgia's playing, they're my pick to come out of that bottom half of the bracket. I don't think it's even close. I think they're going to absolutely demolish everybody.
I
But
think
personal preference.
I agree with Vince as well. I think overall for the Ole Miss side, I think that if they also lost their offensive coordinator, I would say this game is a lot closer than what we're saying now.
The
Is he
Tulane
Ole-
game.
No, yes, but just Ole Miss in general, I think they'd be a complete disaster
Significantly
if they
worse,
lost
yeah.
Lane Kiffin
Yeah.
and their OC.
Yeah,
I
I mean
think it's
yeah.
fine that they got both of those guys still, so at least they know what they're fucking doing on offense.
Yeah.
But that's about all.
Well, we'll jump down. You guys all said you loved the Alabama Oklahoma game. The game I'm most excited for is Miami Texas A&M. I think that's going to be the best game of the bunch here in the first round, and I think it's an absolute crime that they put this game at an 11 a.m. local start time in Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts that a group of respectfully a group of 5 team gets the late seed, and they put Texas A&M Miami at noon kickoff. I think
that's electric.
All right. Who wants to
I
start
cannot
off?
wait to wake up on that morning. I can't wait to wake up.
after finals.
I'm so excited.
All right,
But-
who wants to kick it off?
all right, I'll go
Yeah,
for
go
it.
crazy.
Go ahead.
I like A&M more. I think Miami, when they lose to just the worst teams ever. I mean, when they look bad, they look bad. Carson Beck loves throwing to the defense. It's his second favorite target.
What's his first favorite?
I don't know, whoever wide
College
receiver
women
they
on
have.
Snapchat.
Probably. I mean, I just don't like Miami. Personally, full bias, I don't like Miami as a program.
Put one of his Snapchats in post in this.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Put it on
We'll
the
pop
screen.
it up.
Dude, I'm not that good at editing.
The people need to see. The people need to see what he's saying.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, I think obviously when Miami plays well, they're a team that's scary. But this A&M team, we've liked A&M this whole time. They had that
Yeah.
really good comeback win against
South Carolina.
South Carolina,
Yeah.
exactly. I think that they can play these difficult games, and I like them, honestly, over Miami pretty strongly, especially because I don't think Carson Beck is going to handle the pressure well. Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm taking Texas A&M as well. I think that's a tough stadium to play at. One of the tougher stadiums probably for this first round playoffs. Not much than what Nate said already. I think Miami's a confusing team. I think when they look good, they look really good, and when they look bad, they look really bad. I think we're going to get a mix of that in this game. I think Texas A&M will play just a more consistent game than Miami. So that's why I'm taking Texas A&M.
I think it's really 50-50. And I have nothing to base who I choose other than they both played a common opponent. They both won. But I visited the University of Miami once. And some random frat guy that was walking down said, "Hey, do the U, throw up the U." And I did it. And he low-key was like, "Hell yeah." So give me Miami in a heartbreaker for Texas A&M walk-off.
Walk-off what? Walk-off field goal? Walk-off touchdown?
Home run.
Walk-off, triple flea flicker reverse, QB throw
shit.
to the defense.
Okay, Cam Ward's going to come back and throw the touchdown?
No.
Okay.
Kim Ward's spirit. He's going to possess Carson Beck and then make a good play.
Carson Beck's good, bro. I'm personal friends with the guy.
Fuck Carson Beck.
No. I don't
I
like him.
hate Carson Beck.
Bro, I haven't seen his,
Unbiased pod here, I hate Carson Beck.
I haven't seen his package yet.
A lot of people on Snapchat have.
It's not very hard to
people on
find.
Snapchat have. Hey, Ryder's going to put up another picture of him going crazy.
No. I'm not putting up
And
that.
one more.
Everybody make sure to thank Ryder in the comments for his beautiful editing.
My name's DMD.
Comments being.
Okay.
What's your favorite? Have you made a
No, I was about to go.
Okay.
I think this is a really interesting game. I think that when was the last time Miami played a game? It's been like 3 weeks.
Same with Texas A&M.
Well, same with Texas A&M.
Yeah.
That's my next point is I think Texas A&M had just about the worst end of their season that they could have imagined.
Mm-hmm.
I think that contrary to what Nate said about the South Carolina game, I think that was a terrible game for them, and I think it really showed a lot of their weakness. I am really down on Texas A&M now, and even though they came back and won, I mean, it's South Carolina. South Carolina had a terrible season.
Preseason ranked.
Lenora Sellers did not live up to the hype. But I think Texas A&M, after losing to Texas, I think they have no momentum. I think that if this was a night game, I would take Texas A&M, but I think since it's a day game, I don't think that the 12th man is going to have as much of an effect as it would, and I'm going to take the U. I'm going to take Carson Beck diving over the end zone. There's going to be a picture of his ugly-ass face clipped as he crosses the goal line, and Miami wins. So, give me Miami.
I
IB squared.
think this game could kick off at 6 a.m. and Kyle Field is going to be ridiculous. It's going to be jumping. It's going to be insane. Miami's played in tough environments. If not crowd noise, they went up to Pitt. Game time, it was like 30 degrees, 25 degrees in the stadium, and they beat the brakes off of Pitt. A team I think is okay. I don't know. Miami has a funny way of losing games for themselves, and it's like everyone said, when they play well, they play really well. When they play bad, they look embarrassing. And so it's Carson Beck throwing interceptions. That's what it comes down to. Is he going to turn the ball over? Is he not going to turn the ball over? But same thing the other way. Is A&M going to? It's a turnover battle type of game. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be high scoring.
I just want to say something. Fun fact.
Go ahead.
Miami and JMU have a common loss to Louisville. JMU by 14.
Noted.
Miami by, I don't know how many. I forget.
JMU beats Miami on a neutral field.
Hey, that's what I'm
You
saying.
heard it here first, people.
And they're both not in the SEC, so it doesn't
Guys,
matter.
come on, let's be real. We know who Liam's taking.
No hypothetical wins. Miami 15th ranked offense, 10th ranked defense. Texas A&M 7th ranked offense, 18th ranked defense.
It's like the Timothy Chalamet video, dude. Statistics. Miss Lawton. Statistics. Sorry.
I don't know, if you ask me this question tomorrow, I might pick a different team. I think for now, I'm going to go with A&M. I think Miami's going to find a way to lose this game for themselves and throw some kind of bad interception, and I think A&M's gonna get it.
All right. It's going to be a good game, though. Definitely one of the big two.
My game to watch for the week.
that kind of wraps up the first round, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, for the first round we have Oregon by a couple scores.
Yeah.
Bama, did we go
Bama,
with?
Yeah,
3-2.
Bama split.
Bama in a real close game.
Bama.
Everyone
Ole
took
Miss
this.
by whatever it is they
Yeah.
choose, and A&M, if I'm
A&M.
not mistaken.
Yeah.
And then
Dang it.
All right.
And
Give me the
now,
Give me the U.
all right, so we have an exciting segment for you. We've all chosen very particular, maybe interesting, definitely unique bowl games to talk about that you guys should be tuning in on if you really want to make your life more interesting than it is, which your life's probably boring. So,
Not if
You're-
they're watching this podcast.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
they're
what
probably
the
great
I don't
people.
know what the fuck you're talking about, but let's get into the bowl games. I'm starting with my bowl game. Mine, I've thought about it for the past 20 minutes that I actually gave a shit for it. Mine's obvious. It's the Pop-Tart Bowl. It's the only bowl that fucking matters. It's the best bowl. It's electric. It's fucking fire seeing them take off that fucking wrapper. The fucking fireworks are going off. I mean, a life-size Pop-Tart, people. Come on. That's the best fucking award they could
but
ever
what's the
give.
best Pop-Tart flavor?
S'mores, easily. I don't give a fuck. It's s'mores all day. Yeah.
Something about you and
Okay.
Pop-Tarts just unlock the
Pop-Tart
F word in
bowl,
your
though,
vocabulary.
That's the best bowl.
You got demonetized like that.
Ryder's going to add an F word counter in post.
It's
Stop signing me up to edit more stuff into the video.
Guys,
what
word
I'm
on the
lying
street
about.
is
So who plays in the Pop-Tart Bowl?
hold on.
Oh,
It's
Quick-
BYU and somebody.
Okay.
Georgia Tech,
Georgia
right?
Tech.
Oh,
Quick
yeah.
segment.
Yeah.
We are actually in the works with getting a Pop-Tart sponsorship. So
Yeah.
everybody
Actually-
eat your Pop-Tarts. Yep.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Also, while we're on the topic, shout out Chubbies. Put my chubby in your mouth.
There we go.
Taco
We did that.
Tuesdays. You know it's Tuesday. So yeah, Caden, go
We
ahead.
missed out. That was all.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait, Kane, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What would you do with the trophy? The Pop-Tart trophy has a toaster inside of it, and you can toast Pop-Tarts with the trophy.
Oh, it's going in my room. It's
What do
being
you-
used
what-
every day.
Okay.
Fuck.
First,
Of
I'm
course.
holding the trophy, and then like, yeah, maybe my
You're not
mom.
holding shit. That's mine. You don't win the Pop-Tart trophy. I do.
Do you have a team you like? It's BYU,
BYU Georgia Tech?
Yeah, do you have a team?
No, I'm looking for a fun game, but if I
Please
had to
predict,
pick, I'd
please.
probably take BYU.
Okay.
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 Dude, that's Tech. That's Texas. Tech.
Yeah.
Great bowl, man.
Next bowl.
Who wants it?
All right, let me go for it. Let me tell you about the Sun Bowl. The ACC champion Duke
Nighttime bowl.
takes
Okay.
on the land of mischievous women, ASU. I mean, this is gonna be a game, folks.
The land of the nursing majors.
Dude, my girlfriend actually is in the nursing program at ASU. She's in so locked into her schoolwork, she goes to sleep at 8 p.m.
Really, bro?
But bro, that amount of distance is not going to stop us from, getting married.
Damn.
Crazy. You want to tell him?
I think I actually saw your girlfriend on a video the other day. Fun fact.
She was in Paris because she was doing the Eiffel Tower, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Guys, if my mom watches this, she's going to be so disappointed in me.
No, she was like visiting the Eiffel Tower, you know?
Look away. All right.
Anyways, yeah.
Holy aura. Speaking of aura, pop up the clip of Aaron Rodgers pointing for the first down as the Steelers do the tush push.
DMD's gonna do that. in post.
Holy aura.
Shut up.
All right. Yeah. Nate.
There it is.
Yeah, anyways,
There it is. There you go. You can see it right there. 3, 2, 1, boom.
And there's Aaron Rodgers doing his thing.
yeah, I think that this Duke team, they're pretty legit. ASU, we've had flipped up and down for being a ranked team. I think it's a good, solid bowl game to watch. It's not going to be one of your main ones, but I think it's worth throwing on. So, yeah, shout out Sun Bowl.
There you go.
Cool. Yeah, I'll take it away next. I mean, somebody has to talk about it. The absence of the UTRGV Vaqueros from a bowl game is absolutely ridiculous.
How many wins do they have? Vince?
So little backstory for you guys: the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley Vaqueros have not been a football team for the last 50 years. They were a team from around the 20s up until around 1975ish. And after a 50-year absence, they were just led back to a 9-3 winning season.
Wow.
In the Southland Conference. I think it's ridiculous that they didn't make the FCS playoff bracket, considering 11-4 Illinois State did. I don't know how they
They're
played.
turning up.
Hey,
though.
they're
I don't know.
killing it.
Illinois
No,
State's
they're
turning
killing
up.
it.
But do we know anything about this FCS bracket? Did Illinois State win a conference championship
I'm not sure.
and get a bye?
I'm
Or
actually
get
not sure.
Get a bid?
But my point is, UTRGV would be killing it. I think that they really got snubbed, obviously, from the FBS College Football Playoff because they're good enough to make the FBS playoff as an FCS team. But yeah, keep a lookout for UTRGV in the future, bright future. But yeah,
Are we hearing rumors about them getting promoted?
That is word on the street.
FBS.
I have heard that they're going to be a MAC team, so they would run that conference.
They would be fun in the MAC.
They would be fun in the MAC.
Okay, so in a hypothetical here, which I'm going to put them up against the SEC team in a hypothetical, which is never a good thing.
Yeah.
But if they play Ole Miss, do they lose by less points than Tulane does?
It's actually funny because UTRGV is the kryptonite for SEC teams.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Known kryptonite, UTRGV.
Okay.
Yeah. They'll lose to a couple FCS teams, but they'll beat an SEC team. Let me tell you that.
Okay. So
I actually ran them.
At Ole Miss?
I actually ran them in a hypothetical against Mississippi State the other day, and Texas. But obviously Texas was going to win. It's Texas. Nobody can beat Texas. But they did beat Mississippi State, so that's an SEC win.
What about Tennessee?
Tennessee's fraudulent. Tennessee is.
Well, Tennessee famously does not have a win against a team with a winning record this year, so they probably would lose to UTRGV.
9-3
It would stand to reason.
UTRGV, yeah. But as far as bowl games, I'm kind of just too sad to pick one. So
Yeah, I'm glad that's where all your research are at. Where's your bowl game? What's yours, bro?
We're not gonna skip past that, bro. Just re-say it because you messed up your words.
Ooh, a little stutter call out. We switch.
All right.
We do it live.
The Cure Bowl, baby. The Cure Bowl. Old Dominion versus South Florida. I don't know how it can't be electric, dude. Someone might pass away in the stands. Lightning might strike. A fire might get started. I don't know, but all I know is that Old Dominion versus South Florida is the game to watch. I did just some basic research. It's just nothing crazy. But South Florida losses to Navy and Memphis, both by 3 points, both really good teams. So that'll be good. They have a decent resume against an Old Dominion team who lost 13 to IU, and then had dominant games throughout the season. Just with some tough.
JMU's a playoff team.
Tough loss. Yeah, JMU did handle them, but I don't know. Both teams well coached. Got a little break in between here to really scout each other. And it's both teams that should be excited about a bowl game.
Yeah,
both of them should be locked in. So it's just going to be electric. I don't really care who wins. I love Old Dominion, though. Monarchs, baby.
OD in a win. If I told you that Clemson and Penn State were going to be playing in a postseason matchup at the start of the season, probably would have been, maybe they're playing in the first round of the playoff, the second round of the playoff. Well, let me tell you about the Pinstripe Bowl, ladies and gentlemen, because Clemson and Penn State are playing at noon Eastern time in Yankee Stadium for the Pinstripe Bowl, and who could give any less of a shit? Drew Aller's out. Cade Klubnik, who cares?
He's geocaching.
Hopefully Clemson wears the purple uniforms. That's about all that I can say. Penn State made a really great coaching hire with the Iowa State guy whose name I'm Matt Campbell. But that's for next year. They have the 100 and who cares recruiting class in the country. It's embarrassing on Penn State land. I think they need this, to be honest. He's the only Campbell. I think they need it. Clemson's kind of the same way. I mean, who even knows with Dabo and what's going on out there? Give me Penn State unless Clemson is wearing the purple uniforms. Then give me Clemson by about 30.
All right.
Great take.
Yeah.
Man, I just love college football. I love sports. And Nate loves track.
I do love track. Is it my track take
It's
of the
your
day?
time to shine, dude.
So let me tell you about my new segment. I'm going to introduce you guys to the most popular sport in the old-time Olympian era, back when Greece was the reigning world power.
Probably wrestling, but
Back when the Trojan horse.
No, it was running. They actually used to run naked, butt-ass naked, because they didn't want the clothes to slow them down.
Okay, well, I'm glad that
Kinda like Caden
I'm
down
glad
Kirkwood
where
down
we've come as a society. But
Yeah, so talking about where we come out of society, there is a new up-and-coming running brand called Diadora, which is an Italian base who just recently signed a stud from Villanova, Marco Lagnan. But they have recently, as in today, released that they are doing a NIL deal and giving $40,000 to the first high school boy who breaks 4 and girl who breaks 4:35 in the mile this year wearing their new spikes. I mean, let's talk about it. They're throwing around this kind of money in the sport of track and field.
how much
This
money
is
was
unheard
it?
of.
$40K.
$40K
To a high school
and
kid.
an NIL deal to a high school kid.
That's pretty cool.
And all they have to do is
That
wear
is
their
very
spikes.
interesting. What would you, Ryder? What would you spend, or DMD? What would you spend $40,000 on as a senior in high school? Like, think back to your senior stuff. What would you spend $40K on?
Well, my mom's kind of homeless. I live with my dad. I want to help her out. So I'd probably pay for a rent for a few weeks. Not
Okay.
months. I do everything in weekly increments.
Bro, your mom is watching
That's
this
nice
right
of
now.
What the hell is your mom's rent? 40K is only gonna last you a couple weeks.
Oh, man. Anything else?
Yeah, so my question to you guys is, do we think that this kind of moving to the NIL, giving it to high school, do we think that this is kind of overreaching? Do we think that this is a good thing, especially for a sport that does not have any really disposable income?
Well, I mean,
I think
Like, what are our thoughts on it?
shit, it's gonna get some high school kids into track probably.
I think in this terms, it's.
Term.
These terms
Oh,
or
I
this term.
hate you. All right. Well, in these terms, I think it's important because it'll increase productivity and competitiveness. It allows for more competition, obviously, because every high schooler in the nation is going to try to break 4 if you're a guy, 4:30 in the mile if you're a girl, and I think that allows for just more competitiveness on the track in a sport where relatively no one really seems to pay attention unless you're one of the fastest people in the world talking shit on TikTok or whatever. No, Lyles, dickhead. But yeah, I think it's good. I don't know, and the money's not too wild either. Like it's a good prize for sure. It doesn't really mean anything crazy is going to happen, but it'll for sure get people motivated. I think
Do you
that's
guys
great.
think that this little stunt they're a completely new brand, by the way. Like,
I
they
mean, they're
have
gonna
not
sell
seen
some
it.
goddamn
Do we think that
shoes.
this is going to be able to sell some shoes?
Yeah,
I
they're
think
gonna
so,
sell some
yeah.
shoes. I'm
100%.
running in their shoes if I'm a track guy. Even if my mile time's like 7.5, why not?
Yeah.
Maybe I do something crazy, cut 3 minutes off or something.
Who we lying to? All right, it's time to switch up to my raw take of this week. Thinking about it, it's not as crazy as the Sharon Moore one last week, but
Prayers to his mom.
I do want to say that I think Diego Pavia should be fucking exterminated. I think he should be deleted off this goddamn planet. I don't think he's done shit for Vanderbilt. I don't give a fuck if he's got good stats. I think he's an absolute scumbag. I think he should go fuck himself instead of saying go fuck IU. I can't wait to see him in the CFL, USFL, anything but the NFL. Let's get that straight. Yeah, I think Jacob Rodriguez should be there over him anyway.
Dude,
Uh,
weird
Who thinks taller, him or
Weird
Kevin
raw
Hart?
take of the week because you look, he cooked on that one.
Yeah, bro, that was
Appreciate
good, bro.
Appreciate it.
But I also think that Diego Pavia, future McDonald's manager.
That as well. That's
you
Hey, the
around.
car dealership with Diego Pavia's face on it is gonna sell a lot of SUVs.
I
A
hope
lot of
he's,
SUVs.
Pre-used SUVs.
Oh yeah, used cars only. Probably got a shitty engine in there. Gonna sell him some crazy warranty.
he'll
or
have a
whatever.
good YouTube video of destroying. Probably in there.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
you know,
He'll go on a couple streams and tell
Yep,
how
yep.
how
Guess the pro NFL player with AMP.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
He'll probably be
That
one
might
of
be a good
those.
one. I like that.
Don't think he'll be drafted anymore as well. ChatGPT, yes, apology on Twitter.
Yeah, that was
Get
a
the
really
fuck outta
bad
here.
apology. It was-
Who wrote it for him? Do you think? Because there's no way he wrote that.
I don't know, his lawyer.
His agent,
something.
yeah. I mean, he's got his little posse that follows him
He
everywhere.
does, yeah.
All of them, by the way, are double his height, which I think is really funny when you look at all the photos.
He's
Yeah.
he's taller than me.
I mean, he
so.
reminds me of like just prime Kevin Hart.
He's
Surrounded by
not actually 6
bodyguards.
foot,
No, there's no.
He's like 5'10".
Yeah, he's.
Julian Sane is listed as 6'1".
Yeah.
He was standing right next to
Yeah.
him. That man is 5'10".
There's a difference between college QBs who come out like Bryce Young, who are actually like 5'9", like Kyler Murray. Bryce Young specifically. Shout out Bryce Young. The Panthers might make the playoffs this year. He finally just needed like some weapons around him.
Mhm.
But there's a difference between guys like him and guys like Pavia who just aren't built for the NFL. So
Yeah. Can't run around and do all that shit in the NFL.
yeah.
I can't wait for Diego Pavia to tweet "fuck us."
Hey, bro. Well,
That'll
you know Diego Pavia will never be a sponsor of this show. Unlike Zhang Hao Wang himself.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Zhang Hao. Let's clap it up for Zhang Hao. The first and number one sponsor always on this channel. We love you, Z.
All right, so we hit all the topics. It's
Think
important.
so.
I'll do my Letterboxd movie of the week. Short film directed by Ari Aster. Look up on YouTube The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. It's a great scientific film, sci-fi film about family relationships, dynamic, sociopath stuff. Like it's crazy. It had me on the edge of my seat, and it leaves you with a heartwarming feeling. So tune in. Now, to end this, I'm feeling good. The strange thing about the Johnsons got me feeling happy. So we're all gonna leave with a motivational quote.
No. That was such a bad fucking take. That
Chill!
I'm giving my top and bottom gringo of the week.
Put the mango down!
This is my winter arc. New segment.
Oh.
New
Whoa.
segment to the people of the Bench Mob Sports Podcast. Top gringo. I'm giving it to Fernando Mendoza. Haas Mendoza. Fuck Diego Pavia. What Katie said. Everything else that we've already talked about. Love Fernando Mendoza. Great speech. Great guy. LinkedIn warrior. He's giving a charity. Whatever. Great guy. Love
Shout
him.
out his mom too.
Shout out his mom.
Facts.
And you know what? As much as we hate
Stand-up
Diego
lady.
Pavia, again, shout out Diego
Stand-up
Pavia's
lady.
mom. Love Diego Pavia's
Stand-up
mom.
lady.
You're a dickhead.
What?
Anyway,
Crazy joke.
No, she's a great woman.
what the hell are you guys talking about?
Go ahead.
She's a great lady.
My bottom gringo for the week is finals. Finals are kicking my ass, and I don't know if I can hang. To be honest, I got two more, and speaking of hanging, someone might find me hanging in my bedroom. The way finals are going.
Hold
right
on, that was kind of
now.
tough.
The way finals are going right now.
Tough.
I don't know.
You're gonna have to cut that one.
So yeah, there's the top and bottom gringo.
Hey Ryder, can you put like a little drawing of like a hangman and put Liam?
No, but I'll do the Disney Channel logo. Oh.
That's where we end it right there. That's how we end it.
All right.
Signing off.
Great pod.
OH! Fuck you!